Hello my friends, welcome back to the Heart of Icer. Today we're going to Hand of Darkness, but before we do that, we have to pick a couple of abilities. And that is, I've already done it, but someone in the comments reminded me that once we got this third bar, the default abilities, if you go for the passive, switches from here to here. So we're going Electricity Kerrigan, Chain Reaction, lots of Zappies, and then Heroic Fortitude so that when we deal damage, it will give us shields. And we'll still be able to do Leaping Strike, which it seems like it'll be great. We have Mend. I decided Veshpine Efficiency, just we'll see if it's good. And yeah, that is basically it. Yeah, we're good. Let's go. So this mission is what I decided I wanted to do last time, was go for a fairly large count of Zerglings and some Banelings, just a few, and then Mutas. Big old Muta energy. There's a lot of money on this mission, so I think that we're going to be able to make some good Mutaling Bane action happen. That is one of those compositions that is, when you can afford it, it's very strong. And when you can't afford it, you can't afford it. I know that sounds stupid, but it is definitely, it's a momentum snowball-y based composition. We're going to get our upgrades. We're going to focus on a lot of Zerglings early on, Zergling Baneling. And then we'll do the Muta thing, probably when we can get like 20 or 30 Mutas. We're just going to bank up gas for a long time and focus on upgrades and stuff until then. Because remember, the Mutas get damage reduction based on how many Mutas are nearby. So we don't want to have a low number of them because they will get annihilated. They will just have a really bad day. And we probably need it because I have not gotten to look at the hybrid yet. However, I can say with 100% certainty that it is going to be... Yup, he's a big boy. Every single mod, with very good reason, takes the lame hybrid on this mission and turns them into monsters of some kind. Dead hybrid will inject energy into other hybrids in the stasis chamber, increasing their combat effectiveness. Yup. Seems reasonable. So, we got our Banelings, that's good. Just get a lot of this stuff going on. Whoa, hello. What is this? Battle Fort. Allied intelligence against Texas. Why is the Dominion fighting against Texas? I don't understand the lore. She's too cover busy. We gotta go to war with Texas. Oh, what is that? Oh, geez. Canadian Goose Anderson. No wonder they're so aggressive. If we get close enough, I can control it. It is time. Oh, geez, no. What is this faction? What is happening? Why are we getting killed by Canadian Goose Anderson? What is the hammer doing? Oh my goodness. Please help, I don't understand anything. I don't want to be here. Oh. Canadian Goose, son of God! No time. What does it mean? I like Apocalypse, it's good.
Hybrid is dead, but it will not be the last.
You are not welcome.
Canadian Goose, son of God, reminds me exactly of, do you guys remember when Elden Ring came out? And the first, like, tutorial boss you fight is Soldier of God Rick, and people turned it into Soldier of God, comma, Rick. Except this is a Canadian Goose. I don't know what these mines do, but I think I can blow them up. Oh my goodness, I am having a bit of a meltdown here. This is a weird day. Zagara, what are you doing? Don't just... Stand-in messenger Chuyong salted fish.
It is time. What is it this time?
Fulfill your purpose.
I'm gonna choose to believe
Everything.
that the translation is perfect.
Hybrid is attacking you psionically.
Like, it could not be better.
Eliminated if you are to survive.
This is exactly... I do like this apocalypse. This is exactly what it says in Chinese, as the author intended.
Speak.
One less hybrid.
Okay, we are pretty strong.
The section of
The aggressive damage of the Lings combined with Kerrigan jumping in and doing all the damage seems really nice. We can take this base.
It is time. Retribution.
I can't believe that we're fighting against Canadian geese. For anybody that's not North American, Canadian geese are the meanest birds in history. So honestly, this feels correct. I don't even know what's happening. We're like fighting this custom faction. Everything is insane. And that is 733 trillion widow mines. Jeez. What are they called? Explosive spider. It had some other text too, but I didn't get to read it. Also, everybody's dead. Bring these over here.
Your queen makes close.
Got a lot of stuff here. Okay, these look like they do area damage, and then they push back. Jeez. Everything is getting melted. What we might be able to do is get on top of this. We're going to send Kerrigan in first. Oh, gosh. Charge in, do the stun. Oh, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. It's a lot of damage. Our shields held us for a bit. Got a bunch of extra guys. The hybrid have not spawned, so we can try to do this again.
What is it this time? Makes close.
These Diamondback dudes, these blood pythons are really good. Okay, Kerrigan in the front. Soak the damage. Then we want to drop a mend zone. And then Zerglings get on top of everything. Oh, she's being stunned. She's being damaged quite a bit. But we're okay. We got it. We got it. Just barely.
What is it this
Now we're going to start muta production, I think. No, no, no. I think that we're under attack. Oh. Oh. Oh, my.
Retribution.
Okay, I need to make a decision here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to kill this hybrid next, and then we'll transition to like 50 mutas at a time for that damage reduction. Wait, while we were studying the goose, they were going insane.
They must be destroyed.
What is happening? How? Yeah, get out of here.
Yes.
Can't just put a bunker in there. Every single one of these is building SCVs, isn't it?
The swarm makes.
How are we only at 17 supply? This is... I guess we have so many workers. Okay, everything is active. We have a lot of production going. I'm actually feeling pretty good. Let's get a couple spines. And I guess we want to activate our queen auto-casting.
What is it this time?
Then we got to get the spire.
Your queen.
Let's try to go really fast up here and grab our new favorite friend, the Brutalisk. He's actually a pretty old favorite friend. Wow, 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 this is bad.
The brutalist is mine.
Alright, buddy. Fishing! Its name is Fishing!
What is it that your queen?
Alright, sure. Anybody want to go fishing? Oh my goodness. Okay, we got our fishing, we got everything here. We can pull back. Brutalist should be really strong. Remember, Electric Kerrigan, she should be basically immortal here. She doesn't have to be good. I think she is good. Like, she does a good amount of damage, but she's effectively unkillable, and that's what matters. Some of these overlords. Lots of mutas. Whoa, 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 whoa. How dare you, Allied Intelligence against Tafara Basement?
Retribution.
We're good. Get everybody together. Keep making mutas.
Speak. Yes.
There's so many SCVs. Okay, we're gonna send a bunch of Zerglings over there.
I am.
Get our little Mutaflock to run around. This is all good. Then Zerglings go into this control group. That's all cleared out.
Retribution.
We're almost maxed. Try to dodge those, what are they called, hammers when they jump in? Oh, they're jumping in from crazy locations too. But we can cleave through this. We do so much damage, but when the mutas get damaged, we have to pull back, get them all healed. As long as they're sitting next to each other, providing that damage reduction, and we're not soaking AoE shots, I think we are golden. Yeah, feeling good. Now we can do our ultimate in here. That makes Kerrigan insanely powerful. No. Oh! The Widowmine does a fear thing.
A hybrid has begun.
Oh, dude, they were uncontrollable.
You cannot fight the
Oh, man. That was catastrophic losses. I'm switching into aberrations. We're going to get the aberration upgrades. We need to keep getting our Bug Queen upgrades. We have so many bases to work with that even though we're losing stuff at an insane rate, we should be able to keep the momentum up. Wow, though, that was pain. Thankfully, our fishing is so good. Go.
Storm has served its purpose. It is a broad
There's so much area damage here.
only for the scrap heap.
Ignore his flattering.
Get on top of all those.
Under our control.
Yeah, so the best oh, no, the mines. The best possible thing we can do is bait the hammers to jump on top of us with Kerrigan. These units are cool, by the way. I'm still trying to figure out what they all do. This seems to do damage in a line and can kite away. So it's really good AoE. Then the hammer has the ability to jump on things and do AoE, which is also very cool. There's like a lot of interesting stuff there. I saw Nova DT sword people, which was also really cool. Like, there's just a whole extra faction. There's murder science vessels, Allied Intelligence against Start Learning Silver editing from 0.000003. That's my favorite unit.
What is it?
I can't wait for, I desperately need people with translations to figure out what these are talking about and if these things actually make sense. Because these translations are insane. I like to believe it truly is the Canadian Goose faction. Kerrigan's getting in there. Our stuff in the back does great. We lose all the front line every time. But this is... It feels like Kerrigan just can't die with our setup. With our heal, with our heroic fortitude, and our huge amount of area damage that she's putting out, which then turns into those shields. She just does not have issues. Not yet. I'm sure we'll get to the issue point. It's just all building. I think we're controlling it, like we're not letting them get past this, but we just have to throw money at this issue until it's gone. Aberrations definitely were a good choice here. Kerrigan can jump. Oh, she did not jump in where I meant for her to. Well, that's a wasted ult. One thing I've noticed is pretty obviously the hybrid are on the same team as the enemy here, which makes sense because the enemy builds everywhere. And if they weren't, then what would probably happen is that the hybrid just like follow. They probably just instantly die actually because the Terran is so much stronger than everything else.
What is it this?
Alright, open this up.
Hybrid is attacking you psionically.
Can you feel their
You a big heal.
coursing through your mind?
Keep the aberrations going.
You surprise me.
Everything surprises me, Narud.
When this is over, I
Hey, more of those guys. Yeah, little Nova things. Oh, look at that guy. What? Commander, what does he do?
Detecting two hybrids.
He had like a sniper rifle and he threw a grenade at his ally? What a little commander. I've noticed that the Apocalypse teleport doesn't necessarily take me where I would want to go. Jump in here, drop the heal. Swing down, swing down. I'm kind of shocked that these fights are mostly parsable. Like, there's a lot going on. Maybe it's just that I'm used to playing through all this chaos at this point. But I'm not really, like, lost. I know exactly where my stuff is. I'm not feeling confused. And we're just gonna kill these guys. How much HP do they have? 3,200. That's not even good. These hybrid, honestly, have been the least impressive thing in this mod so far. They seem very bad and very undertuned compared to stuff like having those Draken Pulse cannons on the field. Yeah, we crushed it. Like, I don't know what was going on with them. They were stunned. It looked really cool, but they just don't have HP. Okay, let's go do another mission. Actually, I think we're gonna have an evolution mission available. It should be... maybe it's after the next one, I'm not sure. No, definitely, because I've thought about this before. I know we have Vipers available, so it's gotta be Muta. Yeah. Because there was one point I was like trying to route out the speedrun for Heart of the Swarm, and I was like, could we set up a chain of Vipers to abduct Stukov from temple to temple? Turns out you cannot abduct heroic units, unfortunately.
Dominion defense platform.
Which is the biggest shame of them all. So let's see what our guys do.
Kill broodlords.
Okay.
Recover essence.
Oh, the broodlords are gonna get wrecked. I will say, these mutas are really cool except for the fact that there's so much area damage in this mod. They all got vaporized in one shot. They're very sweet, though. So, we're gonna get our broodlord, or rather, we have to morph our broodlords. And we will see what they do. Oh, the Allosaurus!
Await your command.
The Allosaurus is so much stronger than the Canadian goose. Ooh, those look very fancy.
Broodlord launches broodling.
Saw Blade Storm, what?
Distance. Supplying mutalisks will protect.
Oh, that's cool.
Skills.
Saw Blade Infestation. Mutalisk mutation choices affect the Broodlord. Only one exists at a time. Yeah, we'll read those when we get the option. Saw blades. Heck yeah, let's do this. There's not really that much to say. I can't believe just throw saw blades. Wow, that's actually very cool. They really are saw blades. The translation is perfect this time. Like, what a wild unit. Okay, and then we go.
We're being overrun. Drop it.
Planetary
Wow.
forces.
That did a lot of damage. Okay. The Viper's really gonna have to impress me.
Dominions.
Oh, look, there's like a skull cloud up in the top right. It's like, my skull.
Transfer. Viper, strategic asset. Abducts.
All right, Flying Snake.
Pulls to its location.
Time to use your favorite ability, kidnapping.
Foe.
Swarm of blinding insects
To the other side.
and devour. Cannot during this. Oh, so when it consumes, it releases a poisonous cloud. Release range +3 energy consumption reduced by 25. Oh, cool. This looks mostly like the normal Viper, though.
Detected. Use Vipers.
I've used the normal Viper before.
Aberrations.
Saw Blade Broodlords, on the other hand, I have not. Kidnapping. Kidnapping. Oh, we blinding cloud our own guys. Okay, that's interesting. And it's like, it gives a cloak as well. But there's so, like, we saw how many buildings there were. We are never going to be in a position where they don't have detection ever again, right?
Disabling cloud. Foes within. cannot.
I can't imagine how useful that is in a true
Fences remain.
setting
Move in for the kill.
when the enemy is 90% buildings by density. It seems pretty good here, though. Okay, so we can't consume any buildings to try that, but I guess we just sit here and kill them with cloaked stuff. Yeah, I feel like this unit is not quite it. Like, it definitely seems pretty strong with Blinding Cloud, but I've blinded many clouds in the past. And the Saw Blade is just insane.
Jorium cargo secured. Must prepare.
Every 3 times.
until
Oh, that's Aberration.
returning to evolution pit.
Yeah. Oh, invisible and will not be targeted, so it is a permanent invisibility.
Ready for
But
integration.
Saw Blades.
Evolution complete.
The best part about the flying snake is that it's called kidnapping. They should be able to pay you minerals and gas to get their unit back. Okay, let's take a look at what these upgrades are for the Broodlord. Mutating into a Broodlord, the Saw Blade's traveling distance increased by 50%. It ignores armor. Seems pretty good. The Mutasaur... No, we didn't have... No. Why is it just the... Has it always been the Mutasaur? I guess it has. After mutating into a Broodlord, the movement speed is increased by 50% and their health recovery is 300%. That seems really nice. After mutating into a Broodlord, the attack speed is increased by 20%. When the Saw Blade hits, the damage will cause 20 points of area damage. I feel like the movement speed and regeneration is what we're here for. And then let's try out ability efficiency. And then go really, really hard. Oh, wait, it doesn't matter on this mission, does it? Oh, whatever. Let's go. Yeah, because we're not going to have her. We're going to be on Team Stukov for the day. But I did get the the fuse into aberration thing, because why not? I mean, we can fuse all of our stuff at the beginning into a big boy.
What is it this time?
Do we just do it right now? It seems like it would be a bad idea. Oh, we're just
Clear
Heroes of
away
the Storm.
fanatics.
Ultimate infestation. After detonating all viral pustules, all nearby enemies will be infected with pustules. The disease explode. Yeah, we put pustules on things. We detonate the pustules. This is Heroes of the Storm, Stukov. Okay.
Minsk will suffer.
Oh, that's a shame. It doesn't work on Thunder Beasts. Thunder Beast. We'll read the Thunder Beast when we're macroing. Oh, I like that.
This world is mine.
The Thunder Beast chargeth forward.
We are without.
Kerrigan just jumps on things. The Thunder Beasts do their thing. So these have an auto charge that's very good. Pushes things around. Damage taken during charge is reduced by 90%. Bone plate. Couldn't read it.
Why would Narud build it?
Okay. Bone plate. When the Ultra's health is not full, it'll gain 1 additional point of armor, 10% damage reduction. Thereby will gain 1 point of armor, 10% damage reduction for every 20% of its health lost. Really nice. Ultralisk has Blade of the King. All basic mutations and assimilation. Yep. The attack range of the Thunder Beast changed from a circular range centered on the main target from 120% fan range in front of the Thunder Beast. Okay, so this is just the upgrade stuff. Got it. So basically, it charges forward, does a bunch of damage, and when it's damaged, it doesn't care. It becomes more and more durable. Seems good. Very simple, very easy, very smashy. Let's get one of these. We'll get a Spire as well to go with everything. A couple Evo bays, and then we can go detonate the pustules. Yeah, just spam the abilities, detonate the pustules, easy peasy. He heals people. He damages people. He slows people. He is the Stukov. He's definitely a little bit different from his Heroes of the Storm variant, but it's the same basic idea. I like the Thunder Beast charge. Man, he's crazy. Oh, goodness. Everything is crazy. I cannot see what's happening anymore. They've got electricity, men. Okay, Okay, this base is done, this base is done. Build this up. Oh, we gotta fight through these guys. I feel like the Sawblade guys will actually be really good at the beginning here. I don't know if they'll be good throughout all of this, but I'll get some right now. So it takes a while for the ultimate to bust the pustule. It's not really an ultimate, it's just, it says ultimate. You hit him with the stuff and then it takes a while for that to activate. Get a couple Udas, and then we're gonna get our... Oh, 350 gas for a Greater Spire, huh? That's a decent bit. Let's see, move this over here. How much is the Broodlord? 150, 150. Yeah, that's also quite a bit. I think it's okay. We can definitely afford everything that we need. We just have to be a little bit careful to not lose these mutas because they are expensive. Everything is photon overcharged, huh? That's what I want to see. If you're not photon, you're not... I don't have a word that rhymes with photon, no! Why did I even try? It was never going to work! Dude, the charge is so cool, and then we just spam transfuse. Let's melt through as much of this as we can. They're holding us off very well. This is why we need the bone saws, is because they seem to do insane damage against buildings. Whoa, 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 what's that? What's that? What's that? Why is it raining? Fire off that Stukov thing. Okay, so remember when I said that I wasn't having trouble parsing things? This is the mission where it's going insane. There's just a lot going on here. I think that these Tal'Darim Stalkers have that damage immortality thing, which is very good. Good skill to have. Got more of the Broodlords. Now let's get some of the Ultralisks. There they are. Oh! Vanguards sure are feeling good today. They woke up on the right side of the bed with that ability.
I am channeling psionic energy into this temple, but it will take time.
Oh wait, we started it? Okay, good to know. Didn't mean to.
We shall strike you down. I must focus.
Here.
I can still use my
Saw blades! Swing over here. Those Slayers. These are 0-0, and they don't even do that much damage, and yet they're still really strong. This is a lot. A lot of Vanguards. Wait. These just don't die to them. That's beautiful. And then they've got this, like, epic hybrid guy. But we can saw him in half.
I can feel the root strength slipping.
Okay, so Zerglings are actually the most useless thing ever because they get shredded by these Vanguards. However, the Ultras are fine, so I need to stop making Zerglings. They're kind of my default mineral dump. And instead... Oh. We must have dealt with an attack, but it, didn't go as well as I would have wanted. So I think I'm pretty happy with what we have now. What I'm going to do is start making Swarm Hosts. I think Swarm Hosts would be good with all of this. Remember, they have that carrier upgrade that makes them into a carrier, and carriers are good. Just... Okay, my answer to everything is Saw Blades. I just don't know what's happening, so Saw Blades.
Strike the hive while they are in disarray.
Oh, they got catastrophes. This game has been a catastrophe for me, I'm gonna be completely honest. This is a lot. Okay, we're gonna grab the Swarm Hosts over here. We're gonna leave the Zerglings to defend the Springtails. And then I'm hoping that this combination is gonna be really good. We got Sawblade throwing, we have a lot of Thunder Beasts, and then we have the Swarm Hosts behind to help them out. with anti-air and that sort of stuff. We gotta rebuild. What if we just attack these guys this way? That's probably good. Replace them with something better. Oh, oh, that's cool looking. Oh, the Dark Moon. Man, everything that Protoss has here shoots really fast. It is absolutely a mission that they want you to go for a lot of these Thunder Beasts. And we have obliged. It's, so every single mission, we're just fighting a new faction at this point that we have not seen before. Right? The learning curve is, a little bit crazy. I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, you know, I'm sure that they all do things. I'm just gonna try to kill them before I figure out what that thing is. I'm just kind of hitting all the Stukov buttons. Everyone else is A-movie enough. We have 1,000,000 queens. And we just need to make sure that the Ultralisks are in the front tanking. There's some Zerglings over there. The Swarm Host range is so good. And we also have 1,000,000,000,000 little things with these Swarm Host Locusts that all die, and if they die, they just get rebuilt for free. It's fine. I don't really mind. I don't know what this sentry thing does. It looks very cool with its, like, cone projection. I'm sure it's great. But I don't care. Stukov is about to die. We have added the color purple to their buildings. That was part of my plan. Oh, that's a Stukov thing, I'm pretty sure. Clearing all of this. Get Stukov onto the point. These Wrathwalkers are very excited today.
Several hybrids are on their way.
We need to stop them. Here we go, pull everything back. There's now all the lasers. Fire this off. Fire that off. I guess we just build a bunch of Zerglings and send them over here again. We have the minerals for it, and there's not really another good mineral dump. Now what I should do is build one of these. Out of range. Okay, it's got to be next to the hive. A little bit late for this original war nest, but it's expensive. Okay, third temple's down.
He's growing weaker. Keep fighting.
Then we can go do the bonus objective. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of cannons. Not unexpected, though. So yeah, as long as we keep just throwing minerals over here to try to take down the cannons and stuff, stop them from being rebuilt, push up here with all of our stuff, fire these Stukov blasts off, and then do the pustule thing. I think we're okay. We just have to treat this at this point more like co-op than anything else. Where you just keep fighting and fighting and fighting. You don't really think that much about the enemy composition. You just care about your own army's durability and make sure that it can take the next fight over and over again. It's a change in perspective, but it works. Okay, we've gotten this bonus objective. Now let's head to the middle over here and do the same. We can clear this out with some of these saw blades. And that'll give us a nice little rally point. They've got DT guys over here. Yeah, I'm feeling better. I was definitely overwhelmed for a bit at the beginning, but now that I am approaching this like a co-op game in my mind, I do feel better about things. It's just really about maintaining ratios. The Annihilation Battleship. Also, we're not fighting against Canadian geese this time, which is a big benefit for me. Everyone knows that Canadian geese are imba. Okay, pull back, deal with this. Fire your little spines, go poof. We are losing a lot right here, but we're going to have a while to build things up after this. This has been 17 minutes already. It feels like it's been 8. We're just constantly fighting forever at this point. Okay, 186 supplies, okay. Keep going.
I can feel your strength leaving you.
Ripsaw! I like the Broodlords a lot. Let's get a Baneling Nest so we can get some D-webs if we need, or whatever they do. Dark Swarms. Big attack coming over here. We have Zerglings coming out, which is the perfect counter to those Void Rays.
Power belongs to the Swarm now. The Hive. Destroy the Hive.
Mutas go over there. Zerglings go over here. I think we got DTs harassing us. They've got 1 HP for some reason. Okay, they're dead. I think they have like a Guardian Shield ability or something. Guardian Shell. We've lost a lot of workers over here to the something. And Allosauruses will take down the Annihilation Battleship, just as was preordained.
You need something?
We've got all the bonuses. All we need to do is deal with this last area. We can keep the Dragonspine Beast production going, get a couple Springtails in order to help things out. I know they're not great, but we don't have any creep spread because this mission has just been too much for me in that regard. I don't have the APM for it. Or it really was, I don't have the brain for it. I was trying to figure out what I was and what I wasn't properly figuring out, if that makes sense. We pop up here and begin the final countdown. But we won't sing it, for copyright reasons.
This is our final battle.
So we have a good number of Ultras, we have these guys, we can start Baneling morphing with our gas. Because these little gas clouds are going to last a significant portion of the remaining time, so they're a very good gas sink, in my opinion. Stugov is doing alright. And as always, right here, we don't have to win, we just have to not lose. To take out this Wrathwalker. Oh, we did it! Alright. That was the mission. All these units are very cool. I wonder if we'll ever be able to use them someday. Like, this thing seems very fun, making it rain. And the Wrathwalker that is a machine gun is also very neat. That was a mission. Yeah, that seems about right. Protoss structures killed. Negative 158. Well, today was weird. Today was very, very weird. Oh, I hope the remainder of the mod makes a little bit more sense. At least, so the only complaint I had is that we were thrown, every mission was a new enemy faction, and I didn't get to learn anything about them really. But it should be like the same faction every time for the remainder, right? And that'll be fine. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.